Hi everyone and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So in today's video we are going to be doing a Facebook Marketplace video. We're going to be going through some of the things that I've picked up from Facebook Marketplace recently that I'm going to be adding into the collection. And we've only got two pickups today, but I think they're two really good pickups. And the first pickup is actually, I'm just going to grab it. It is a Spectrum. So some of you would have seen in a recent boot fair video, I managed to pick up a massive bundle of Spectrum and Commodore games, and it was actually, I think it was either the week that I picked those up or the week after that. I was just scanning through Facebook, looking through, and saw the listing for this. So what I'll do is I'll step to the side. I'll stick the listing or the photo of the listing just up here. As you can see, the buyer had it listed for free. So I was like, do you know what, even if that's not working, that's worth a pickup. So sent him a message. He was like, we made all the arrangements to pick it up, yada yada, and then he turned around and said, by the way, you do know that it's not free. So no, I didn't know, because that's not what you put on your listing. But neither here nor there. I was like, okay, what are you after for it? And he was like, £25. I was like, yeah, definitely. I'll still come and pick it up. Not a problem at all. So went and picked it up. All was good. The only thing is I don't have the power supply for it, so I'm going to have to try and track down the power supply for it. But this is actually the ZX Spectrum Plus 2, which has the integrated tape deck, whereas the one that I had when I was younger didn't have the integrated tape deck, and was a slightly different keyboard type, which I am going to try and track down. I think that was the ZX Spectrum Plus. I'll stick a photo up if I can find one. Of the one that I had or my dad had when I was younger. But yeah, so pick that up, £25. Once I can get the power supply, which they're going for about £35, this will sell, or I could sell it on eBay for £110, but I have been desperate to get hold of a Spectrum even before I picked up those games the other week. So that will definitely be staying. And you would also seen, actually, I picked up, when I got the BBC micro game, I think it was Mr. T's Alphabet it's called. I also picked up a load of basic programming guides. Basic as in the language basic, not, you know what I mean. And the whole reason for picking those up was once I could track down the Spectrum to actually get in and try and learn basic, because I am a developer. I have started off in web development, moved on to games development. I've done a stint as a UI engineer, and now I am doing more of the servers and infrastructure side of things. So I've moved away from the development side, but I still do enjoy doing development stuff. I've got a couple of games that I'm actually working on in my spare time as well. So yeah, I do like to keep my feet in with development, and yeah, learning basic was something that sounded like a bit of fun. Okay, so moving on, the next pickup was a GameCube game bundle. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games that we picked up. I will say I have only got 7 of them left. One of the games I got 2 of, and I actually sent one to, I added it into the 500 subscriber giveaway. So it was an extra game that I put in with the GameCube bundle that I sent to the winner from the 500 subscriber giveaway. So yeah, I've got 7 left, but as I say, one of them was a double. So the first one that we've got is Driven, and Driven was actually the one that we had 2 copies of. So I sent one to the winner. I have got Driven in the collection already. I actually remember picking that up from on a CEX hunt. So yeah, we've got that. This one is box complete, which is good. Oh, there we go. So that one sells for £4 at CEX, £4 on eBay. Then next up we've got what looks like FIFA 06, but is in fact FIFA 06 box and manual with a FIFA Street disc. So what I'm probably going to do is have a look online, see if I can pick up the FIFA 06 disc and then get the cover art for FIFA Street. If we did have FIFA Street in there, it would have been £4 from CEX, £5 from eBay. Then we've got Prince of Persia Warrior Within. That one goes for £6 at CEX, £5 on eBay. Once again, box complete. Looks like there's a bit of paint on the disc. Quite a bit of paint on the disc and a lot of scratching on that one, so that would have to be run through the repairer. Then we've got Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones. Once again, box complete. This one looks in a lot better condition. Actually, spoke a bit too soon. So there's a bit of a crack on the bottom of the disc there, but that shouldn't affect its playback. So that one goes for £6 at CEX, £6 on eBay. I'm going to leave that one till last. We've then got Tony Hawk's Underground. This one is missing the manual, but that goes for £8 at CEX, £9 on eBay. And then we've got Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. This is a player's choice game. No manual, but even still, a good one to pick up. Goes for £15 at CEX, £14 on eBay. And then the last game that we picked up was not Metroid Prime. It is actually Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, which is one of the games that I really wanted to get hold of. I've got Metroid Prime on the GameCube. I've got Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii. So what I was missing, Metroid Prime 2. The only problem is as I say, it is in a Metroid Prime cover. So I'm going to try and track down the cover and the manual for Metroid Prime 2. I'm trying to avoid buying the whole thing, which go for about 25 to £30. I'm hoping I can just get the manual and the cover art. But yeah, Metroid Prime 2 sells for £22 at CEX. Obviously that is complete in box, or with a box should I say. And disc only goes for £11 on eBay. So worst case scenario, I do end up having to buy the full box. I can always sell the disc online and make back a bit of money. So yeah, we paid £20 for all of those. I'll stick the listing up again if I didn't earlier on. But the really good thing was that while I was talking with the seller online, he also mentioned that he had a couple of other things that he was selling. So he had a load of listings for GameCube, Game Boy and some Game Boy Advance stuff. A lot of it boxed, but he was looking at sort of £40 to £50 per bundle. And I'll be honest, I just didn't have the money for it. I may go back, see if he's still got anything for sale at the end of the month, and whether he's willing to negotiate on any of it. But what I did pick up in addition was a couple of controllers. So I just happened to ask, have you got any more GameCube bits? And he's like, what are you after? And I said, ideally controllers. Because at the moment I've got the black GameCube with the black controller, but I picked up the lilac or the purple GameCube last year at the boot fair, but it didn't have the official controller with it. Well, now I've got the official controller. So he had 3 controllers. He had this one, which is perfect condition, fully working and all good. He then sold me a black one, which just needs some new joysticks. And then I also got another purple one. Once again, needs new joysticks, but also has a clear back on it. So not too sure what the deal is with that. I'm going to have to do a bit more research on it. So I've got that one listed as parts only, or on my sheet I've got that listed for parts only. So the purple controller working, CEX and eBay both charge £25 for that. The purple non-working one goes for about £14 on eBay. And then the black one, I've got it as the working price, obviously, because I will get the joysticks done. £28 at CEX and £25 on eBay. So, Future Stuart here, and I just want to cut in because when I actually split this original video into two parts when I was filming, and when I filmed the second part, the audio was absolutely trashed. The video couldn't be used and I just couldn't recover it. So I've decided to refilm it just before editing, and yeah, we've got two more pickups that I wanted to show you. The first one is a Nintendo DSi XL in black and grey. Yeah, really good. It's a bit loose on the top cover, but should be easy enough to get that tightened up. And there is some scratching to the top as well, but I don't really mind that because it just means it's easier for me to justify using it. It does need a stylus as well, and I think it's missing the SD card. No, it's got an SD card as well. No, it's not. That's an SD card that I've put in there. So yeah, it was missing an SD card until I put one in. So we picked this up for £10, which was an absolute cracking deal. I think this was one where I messaged the seller. They said someone was coming to pick it up, and then that person just never showed up. So yeah, that was a bit gutting for them, because I ended up with a DSi, which is really good. I think I've got a couple of DSIs in the collection, just don't have one of the XLs, and I do prefer playing on the XL models. So looking online, CEX are charging £95 for these, and on eBay, sorry, there's a massive variance between these, because on eBay they go for about £25. So yeah, just a really good pickup. Even if it was only £10 saving on the eBay price, it's still a saving nonetheless. And then the final thing that I'm going to show you today was actually something that I picked up from someone that I've picked up before on the channel. So last year I picked up a whole load of PS1 games from a guy on Facebook, and we've kept in contact because I've actually ended up picking up various bits and pieces from him with regards to my resale channel. And I was he gave me a call, say that he had a load of camera stuff, and did I want to come around and have a look. So I went around, had a look. While I was there, I then found something that I needed for the collection, and it is a pair of the Donkey Konga bongo drums. So I've actually got the disc for Donkey Konga. It was in with a load of games that I picked up at the boot fair last year. So never really looked at the controllers or anything, never really looked at the bongos, but he happened to have them there, and he chucked them in with a deal with the cameras that I was buying, so I ended up getting them for nothing. So really chuffed with that. And yeah, looking online to buy just these on their own, you're looking at £15 from both CEX and eBay. So a really good find that, and really chuffed, because if I wanted to, I could now play Donkey Konga. I am in the process of doing a big update on the collection, because one thing that I've been doing up until this point is if I've got a disc only game or a cart only game, I'm not adding them onto my tracking app. So what I have started doing, I am starting to add in both disc only and cart only. More so because I'm picking up a lot more N64 cart only games, and I'm thinking it makes a bit more sense to put those in. So I will be adding the Donkey Konga disc into the collection, and putting that on the tracking app, so it will be a game that will come up or could possibly come up when we're doing the collection roulettes. But before we wrap up the video, let's quickly run through the totals. So the total spend was £75 exactly. If we picked everything up from CEX, I think the only thing that's been excluded is the ZX Spectrum, because they don't stock anything like that, and the purple GameCube controller that was not working. Everything else is included, and that would have been £232. And if we picked up everything from eBay, we would have paid £272. But what is really surprising with that price is that the Spectrum itself was £110 on eBay. So yeah, eBay was actually a lot cheaper for most of the stuff in today's video than CEX, which was, yeah, a nice bit of variation there. I know that historically CEX do use eBay as a base for their prices. I think they tend to follow the prices up, and they're a bit slow when it starts to come back down. But it is what it is. And that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye!